John O'Donovan was on in the past 48 hours talking about all the flags and tricolours that went up around the loch. There's an update there overnight, John.
But they've all disappeared. I mean, they were taken under the cover of darkness. Again, of course, the sneaky stuff that's going on, like it happened
The
before.
tricolours, the tricolour.
Yeah, all tricolours, all flags. Yes, there's not one Ukrainian, one Palestinian flag, no matter where it was put up, was interfered with. But our sovereign tricolour has been ripped down last night under the cover of darkness by people who are not from this country who are being employed to do it.
What are you talking about, not from this country being employed to do? How do you know that?
Because they were caught before doing it and they were non-nationals and they were run out of it. And they're using a cherry picker. They're coming out at 2 o'clock in the morning when everyone's inside in bed. They haven't the bottle to do it during the day because they know what will happen. Because if I saw them, I would call the guards and I would make a massive scene and others. But it's been done under cover of darkness and it goes right into the bowels of Cork City Council side. They are employing these people. They know what's happening. They don't want the tricolours. It's no put down to be that you're a racist now because you're declaring your sovereignty. And
but hold on a second. Why would you flag at all that they're migrants or immigrants or non-Irish?
Because these people and the connections we have in Dublin as well, it was the same. They were caught up there. They were non-Irish. They had no allegiance to the flag. They have no allegiance to our sovereignty.
Well, how do you know any of that? If they're employed by someone, I don't know who they work for, to do that job. I mean, it's not as if they're doing it themselves out of malice or hatred.
They employ these mercenaries now, like in Cork as well. That's what's going on.
Mercenaries?
Mercenaries, that's the only word for them.
They're not mercenaries. Like the mercenaries would be going around armed, going into people's countries and shooting up people and stuff.
Well, there's more than one way of being a mercenary. You don't have to carry a gun. Like, I mean, but you can be doing this kind of stuff like against the Irish people. When Norman and Cork will touch the tricolour, these people are. And the people inside the City Hall know who's doing it and who they are.
Wherever you are this St. Patrick's Day, your Irish heritage lives on. To IrishPatriotStore.com, we have everything from symbols of faith, like St. Patrick ornaments, Celtic crosses, and even our famous turf incense burners. We've got Irish flags, GA jerseys, Irish language bundles, the iconic Make Ireland Great Again baseball cap, and our exclusive St. Patrick's Faith and Heritage gift set. Celebrate who you are, celebrate Ireland. Available now at IrishPatriotStore.com for Ireland and the Irish everywhere.